My grades went from average to great with these simple steps. Find out in today's Shaggy's Ideas. So I wasn't really good in classes, not because I wasn't smart, but because I wasn't focused. And I feel like that's where most of us are at fault. But before I get started, hi, I'm Shaggy and I'm constantly trying to become a better version of myself. If it's your first time here and you want to improve, gain knowledge, and live a better life, consider subscribing and hitting the bell to stay updated on more Shaggy's Ideas. Step 1 to do better in class is to sit in the front. Think of it this way, when we're in the movies, we don't like sitting all the way in the back because we are not absorbing as much information or are in the best space possible. We want to be right there where the action is. Same thing applies here. You don't have to sit all the way in the front. The closer you are to the teacher, the better though. We're going to be closer to the audio and the visuals. We don't have to strain our eyes as hard. We don't have competition with all the people talking in the background. So number 2 goes hand in hand with number 1. You are sitting away from distractions. If you know there's a friend right there that he's gonna start talking to you, no hard feelings, but just sit somewhere else. If he's understanding, good. If he's not, well, it shouldn't matter because at the end of the day, he's not gonna get an A for you. Usually where most of the distractions tend to happen is in the back. Hey, did you hear that Michael cheated on Brittany? What? Really? No, it can't be. I just saw that they were posting photos together on a date yesterday. What? She knew this a week ago. Did she forgive him? All of that happens in the back of the classroom. If you want to get informed on all of that, just do it after class. There's no need to do it in class. At least not 90% of class. If you're 90% of the class talking, you're already taking in 10% of the information, if any. Speaking of paying attention and evading distractions, that's right, guys, your cell phone. Hello? Yeah. I'll tell them. We're in the middle of the video, but I'll tell them. That was Jessica. She wants you to smash that like button. It's amazing what you could do on a cell phone, but unless if you're taking notes on it, it's a distraction. Unless if you're also Googling something, I guess, like a definition. It's a good idea to have your phone on airplane mode or maybe just flip it upside down. Doesn't matter if you have it on the desk, just flip it upside down or put it in your bag so you don't have the temptation of getting distracted. I mean, we all want to evade this ever happening to us. And number 3 is working out. Exercise to me personally has helped me in ways you can't understand. Not only did my memory seem to improve, but also my focus and my mindset. It's like my body and mind became way more efficient. From increased focus, mental clarity, and there's science behind it. Increased oxygen flow helps you with memory, it helps you with brain cells. Anyway, the point is it's gonna help you retain more of the information that you learn and focus much easier on it. Number 4, you have to sleep well. A good time frame is 7 to 8 hours, depending on your age, but that's usually a good starting point. Sleeping well has so many benefits: better mood, focus, the fact that long-term memory is created when you're sleeping. When you're studying at the moment, you are creating short-term memories. In the process of sleeping, your brain filters all the short-term memory and makes it long-term memory if it has come into contact with it multiple times or something. Instead of trying to cram it all in and trying to pull an all-nighter, study once in the morning, the whole thing, study at night, an hour before going to bed. Does that sound good? Yeah, and then you know what? Go to sleep. Don't go to Facebook. Don't do any of that. Wake up early, study it again. Go drive to university, high school, whatever, and take the exam. That's gonna help you way more than trying to pull an all-nighter. Plus, you're gonna be way more focused and in a better mood, and you're gonna remember more. Number 5, organize your priorities. You have to organize your time, and you also have to organize your work. It can't be one or the other. You have to do both. For example, have a specific notebook and always write down that day all the assignments of each class after the class ends, and then by the time you get to your house, glance at it and see if you have anything that you maybe forgot that you had to do, a project, a homework, anything. This thing has helped me so much during my time in college. It's too bad that I started doing it by the end of my college life. It organized my work so well. Any important papers, just put it in a specific color that helps you remember by the class, or just put the name on the top, and make sure that you don't make a mess. Keep it organized. Just put in the assignments, any important papers you have from that class in here, whatever this thing is called. Presenting the expanding file. Another thing is the following. If you know you have an exam for the next day, or you have a project that you haven't even began, and to make it worse, the boys call you and they're like, hey John, we're going out to the beach today with you, me, and Carlos, and 2 sexy babes, man, and they're bringing a friend. And then you're like, what time, man? I'll be right there. Like, oh, do you know her? Is she pretty? Oh, dude, she's smoking hot, man. And I think you're her type. Oh, man. Dude, she's super gorgeous. And she's definitely your types. She has the glasses, she has the freckles, and the braces like we like them. Dude, you know me so well. Okay, I'll be right there, man. Oh, snap, I still have the project to do. Whatever, I'll do it later. Then you're out 12 p.m. and you're like, snap, I didn't do anything. But seriously though, just do everything you have to do first. Your work, your priorities, have your priorities in check. Jessica won't be able to get A's for you, though she might give you a smooch. And of course, I'm all up for fun and games, play video games, have fun, do everything, entertain yourself. But you have to do your work first. If you organize yourself, you're gonna be able to do everything before it's even due, and you're gonna have time on your hands, and you're gonna go meet Jessica. But if you're not, you're gonna go meet Jessica, and you're gonna get an F. And failing a class, especially in college, is a no-no. You do not want to be paying that class over again. And they're expensive. College is not a joke. Neither is high school and all that stuff. But if you're going to be studying in college and paying 4 years of your life, you do not want to add another semester to that or another paycheck out of your wallet because you didn't want to get organized. So basically, if you could do it today, do it today. Work first and then entertain yourself. Of course, all of these stuff, you have to do it with studying, with all that normal stuff, but you're probably gonna have to study way less if you're just focused in class because you're also hearing it. It's not the same. Study. You're already having one type of learning, but if you're paying attention in class, you're also listening to it and seeing the teacher explain it, and you could ask questions. And then you also add in the study. That's 2 types of learning styles, if you say. So it's gonna help you retain that information much easier. In all this, you have to study and make sure you spend a good time doing your stuff. Have a healthy balance of everything. Don't worry, I'll tell them. Yeah, I'm in the video right now. They're looking at me right now as we speak. Don't worry, I'll tell them. Okay, that was Jessica, and she thinks you should watch my college tips for beginners video. And if that's not something that you're interested in, consider checking out the video YouTube suggests you should watch.